Last player. Oh. Wow. That's awful. What does YouTube
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints.
Oh yeah, and then your actual YouTube. I did remember that because I had to
nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I'm like, yo, man. Like, none of these videos saved. I think some of my history, I know there's stuff that I've looked up before that I can't find anymore, but oh well.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You really put this arm sleeve on this man like he nice.
From the gun, Daniels. It's caught, Smith.
Traquan Smith,
only a couple for him there on the game's
Madden.
first play, and it's 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Yeah, they gotta make this hard next year. You gotta
Takes
fumble
this
that,
one across
man.
the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
You done lost your mind, man.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
He wasn't even supposed to be there.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 38-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers now to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man is Samuel, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
What? Oh, my God, man.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I clearly was not trying to do that, but I guess the animation of the play action just had him do that foolishness. Oh, my God.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run right side with Hunt.
And of course, I'm running my damn
so they're
blocker.
converging well in the football now. Back-to-back stops
dog.
make it 3rd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, my.
Picked it. Nearly a turnover there on the opening drive.
Whatever.
That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels.
Thank you.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, Daniels. Dorsett making the catch. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Kareem Hunt, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit.
Philip Dorsett by himself.
Wow.
And he is into the end zone.
Oh, my goodness, dog.
Philip Dorsett, 77 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Man, what is his throw power? Because that's
just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing.
All right, that's solid. Oh, my goodness.
As a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go.
Man, I get caught on my own block.
Cameron Jordan.
Oh, my goodness.
On the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, he gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. These two teams all tied after one.
The score time, 7-7.
56. Ain't no such thing as a low.
On first down, Rodgers. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A give right side now to Hunt.
And a 4.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This is Hunt. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's Samuel, caught left side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's get out the field, defense.
Here's Rodgers.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Around the 35-yard line. Cameron Jordan has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Oh, my goodness, dog. I just...
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
I hate that animation with a passion, man. Who is doing that?
So far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league,
if
you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this one is right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's
I don't know
isn't
who's
it, to
doing
find out
that.
they're all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
3 at the 30-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Running with Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Matchbox life. Ready?
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a give, right side.
Wow.
It's Hunt, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he's breaking things for them.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
That was a goofy-ass animation.
He's going to get this inside the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Hunt.
Oh, my
Give him
God.
5 on the carry there, and it'll set up
Thank you, Lyman, for targeting the safety furthest away from me
instead
of the one that was right next to me. Thank you.
Now Rodgers operating from the gun. Completes it to Samuel. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Rankins the run stopper
Saints going to
now.
call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Oh, my goodness.
They come up in an offset eye. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Didn't know.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, my goodness, dog.
As he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
What we...
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should.
Thank
maybe
you.
They should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Daniels. He's going to air it out for Dorsett.
Let's go.
To the air and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
What?
Looking deep for Adams.
And oh my God, man!
Picked up by Marcus Williams. Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's exactly what I didn't want to do. Like,
this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. He's got a man. Complete. A gain of 37. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Go, go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
We want it. Come to my work. Check 99. Check 99. Hey, Mike 7. Mike's 50 now.
To throw again, Daniels. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The intended receiver was set to valve, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
10. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Go. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
From the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Results in a 4th down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the screen. Hey, wahoo!
The final shot before break. Daniels.
Threw it away with no problem.
And on 4th down, this is a big call. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
3 yards on that.
Rodgers now on third down. He's got Adams on the hook up. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Oh, design run for their wideout.
Oh, my goodness, man.
The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Everybody plays the edge perfectly there. Unbelievable.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers over the middle, complete to Samuel. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down.
Come on, Anzalone ain't doing that, man.
Incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was third and short. Okay, they decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Got it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly. And that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly.
Garbage, man.
No gain on the play there, second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that,
that's what we doing.
It's intercepted.
That's what we doing, Madden.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
That's what we doing, Madden.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone.
A linebacker is making that kind of play. Back. behind him.
For their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have not seen much of offense
wild.
from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle.
Wow.
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, offense trying to get things figured out. Okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing,
Kenny
you lock
Clark,
into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Work with him. Thank
right
you.
Now. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Wait, he should be doing that more often. I don't understand.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop. Smooth.
Off the play fake. Daniels. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
That knife,
and he gets us to
apparently.
the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. He gets it to Thomas. This quarterback now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
Grabs his
you force a
ankle
throw
and
here and give up an
dislocates his
interception,
shoulder.
you come away with nothing.
Especially
Good
tough
old
in the
Madden.
middle third of the field where he threw that one. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
91 is the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 91. 91.
Back to throw. Daniels. Out of the backfield. That's complete.
Okay, Madden.
They're able to convert on
What
3rd
was
down, and
that?
that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Philip Dorsett with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come up the ball. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
They run again with Hunt.
Okay, Madden.
Give him 4
okay, Madden.
It'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Okay, Madden.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy
doing,
at this
Madden.
point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And Adams has it, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Alrighty, man.
First down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offense's backfield has been something else in this game.
Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers.
Huh?
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up
He's
the
not,
long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He's not pressured.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly.
What are we doing here? Like, he's not pressured. What?
What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense.
And Kamara has it.
Let's go.
And this is going to be Packer football. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped the last couple of games.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They come out here in the eye. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. A toss play to Hunt.
Wow.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll try to run with Hunt. Wow. Get a couple here, but won't get across the plane. So stuck right around the 1.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. I need to sign some more safeties, because why is
Amos on fucking kickoff return? Oh, my goodness.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
91 is the mark.
Throwing again. Daniels.
Oh, my God.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Oh, my goodness.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I don't know where my defense
15
was.
And a Saints first down.
I thought you were going with that 3.
Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. You better be afraid of
2nd and 3.
This is lag like a motherfucker. Oh, my goodness.
Taken down. Zadarius Smith just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Wow, that's my 5th sack of the season
as a team.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, Daniels. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
And the Packer first down.
No. 58. Quit talking about it and bring it.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And I think this defense here was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Right.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. This game is garbage.
300 pounds. He's a big man. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
There's like 30 things wrong with that play, man.
That's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Here's Hunt. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Hunt.
Yeah,
and they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13.
That work is...
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not
this
much
man
better there.
Cameron Jordan
gain.
is outrageous.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jared McKinnon. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire. And they did.
My goodness.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I gotta get some better backup defensive players or something like these dudes. Yeah.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Daniels. Now a desperation. And that's caught inside the 35. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Philip Dorsett.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. They still need about the length of the football, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.
It's the game.
All the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Packers, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get another